A very warm welcome, dear Pantomats. Hope you all are doing fine. First of all, I would like to thank you very much for liking, subscribing, and sharing my channel. Thank you to each one of you. Today, I'll take up a poem on request from a student of mine. The poem is from the book Flamingo of Class 12, My Mother at 66 by Kamala Das. Now, I will not go into a detailed explanation of the poem, or I'll not explain it stanza-wise. I'll just give you the theme of the poem. We'll discuss the literary devices and few difficult words. If in case any one of you want me to explain the poem in detail, or you want a line-by-line explanation of the poem, please do comment in the comment section and I'll do so later. So, first of all, let me start with the theme of the poem. In the poem, My Mother at 66, written by Kamala Das, the poetess is concerned with the idea of decay and death. The condition of her aging mother reminds her that she may lose her soon. Sitting beside her car, the mother looks pale, shrunken, and stiff like a corpse. Her face looks dull like the late winter's moon. Her mouth is open. After the airport's security check at Cochin Airport, the poetess looks at her mother again. She utters her farewell by saying that she will see her mother soon. She wants to believe what she is saying. She seems to be quite apprehensive. Her heart is filled with ache. This ache has been quite familiar to her since her childhood. Like every child is scared to lose his or her mother, she too did the same, and now that fear has come back to her. It seems the deteriorating condition of her mother reminds her of her own fate, which will not be in any way different. She will also decay and die one day. Thus the poet uses a simple incident to reflect on the phenomena of aging, decay, and death. This was the theme of the poem. Now let us look at the literary device. The first literary device we see in this poem is simile. I hope everyone knows what a simile is. A simile is a likeness between two things. Or even stated in an explicit way, a simile is usually introduced by a word of comparison such as like, so, as, etc. So, here in the first stanza we see her face ashen like that of a corpse. In the above line, it is a simile. The word like there is comparing the face with that of a corpse. So, it is a comparison and hence a simile. The next one is the second part of the poem where it says, "Wan pale as a late winter's moon." So here the comparing word is as. Wan and pale as the late winter's moon. So the face is again being compared to the late winter's moon and it is simile. The second literary device that we see here is repetition. If you look at the last line, it talks about the poetess bidding farewell to her mother and saying that she will see her soon. And while she does that, she has a smile on her face. And the last line says, smile and smile and smile. So the word smile is repeated thrice. Hence, that too is a repetition. We have some images and symbols, like the tree sprinting, the merry children. They symbolize youth, activity, vitality, life and growth. Whereas winter's moon, that is symbolic of decay, right? So you can also consider is as a contrast. These were the literary devices in this poem. The rhyme scheme, if we talk about the poem, does not have a regular rhyme scheme. The whole poem is written in free verse. It is in a single line punctuated by commas. Right? So it's a free verse poem. Now, the glossary part or the difficult words. First word is doze, to sleep lightly for a short time. Ashen means a very pale face or very pale. Corpse is a dead body. Sprinting is short, fast race, or you can say running. Spilling is coming out or rushing out. Wan is colorless. Ache is a continuous feeling of pain. So these were the few words. Now, before I conclude, I would like to tell you something important. That is, this poem is very important for exam purpose. If you pick any of the board papers, you would see there is at least one question from this poem. And most of the time, the question is from this part of the poem where it talks about the trees sprinting and merry children spilling out. And also from the last part of it when the poetess bids goodbye and there is a smile on her face, what does that smile represent? These are the two important questions. But yes, I would suggest you read the poem thoroughly so that whenever a question is asked to you, you can answer it. Though I have given you two important questions, please do not stick to that. You read the entire poem. Alright? I hope you understood what I have explained. If there are any queries, please do let me know and I can clarify it. Thank you very much. Good luck. Bye-bye.